What's good, y'all? Back with another video. Today we're gonna talk about sport betting versus investing. I've done both. I made money from both. I lost money from both, but I also stopped doing one. And write in the comments right now which one you think I did, which one I stopped. Sport betting. I let that go. I was sport betting for maybe about 4 years. It was fun. I mean, it definitely makes watching sports better because you get more into it when you got money on it. Sometimes that'll make you watch, bro, like anything, like tennis, NASCAR, you know what I'm saying, anything. And so people will say it's a gambling problem, but whatever. But you can look at investing the same way, right? And so when you're doing, the people that know, if you're doing options or calls, calls or puts, an option, you're just betting if the stock will go up or down. Yeah, you can read charts, and yeah, it's a better probability of knowing that, but also you can argue the probability of sport betting, knowing someone injuries or knowing that this person just dropped 30 or using an app called StatMuse and learning the probability, basically like a game log of how they usually tend to do versus this team. And that gives you an edge. So you're always looking for an edge. But also when it comes to buying stocks whole, so say like if I bought into Nvidia stock today, bought shares and sold tomorrow, I day traded and I gambled because they had earnings today. And if I bought it, you know what I'm saying, before market close, I was gambling that the stock was going to go up. And so they got this thing called insider traders for people who already know the outcome of it. But honestly, I feel like everything is a gamble. But when you look at investing into the S&P for what 20 plus years, whatever like that, you average 9% of your money, and so you put it as something that's backed by the U.S. government, which is bad to say, but you usually tend to make money, okay? Because the American dollar has never, well, the government, put it this way, the government has always kept its word, and so when you look at FanDuel implemented the cash out, right? And so when you got the cash out, you tend to be winning a percentage of your bet. So say like if you have, for instance, James Harden to get over 27 points, right? And or for James Harden to get, let's do it this way, James Harden to get 30 points or whatever like that. And by halftime he got 20. And you put $20 up there to win maybe $70, right? So maybe you 3 point some X on your money. At halftime, their payout might be, if you win in 70, I'm just saying the total payout that you're supposed to win is 70, you put 20 up there, they'll probably try to give you 50. And that's them trying to pay you because it's a good odd, it's a good chance that James Harden get that certain percentage points. And also when you look at stocks and options, you know when it goes up a certain amount, even a couple pennies, you make money. Or if you buying into a say like a swing trade or whatever like that, and you got a week expiration, you buy on Monday, and you have to sell it by Friday. Yo, if you in that stock, it's a thing called theta decay. If you in that stock, if you carry it over each day and that stock doesn't really move, you lose money. And so it doesn't honestly go in your favor. And you can look at it like if it's moving at a higher pace than normal, your premium will go up, and well, the premium will go up for that option contract or whatever. You'll start making more money. And so it's honestly when you're trying to compare FanDuel and trading, I feel like it's almost the same thing. But the only thing about the only edge you get with trading stocks is that you get to exit better, if that makes sense. And also, you can put a stop loss on everything, and that's what a lot of traders mess up at when they're trading. They don't like to put that stop loss in there because sometimes they like to pump fake or fake dip to get you out of that stop loss before the stock starts running. But obviously, if you have if you contain a simple strategy, you will potentially be a profitable trader. But when it comes to sport betting, man, you have them times where you have it'd be something crazy like Steph Curry to hit three threes, and he go like, granted he probably hit 4 or 5 a night. He'd go like 2 for 6, whatever. Like I just feel like sometimes when you got money on somebody, it always tends to go bad. And maybe that's just me. And a lot of people be like, "Oh, you a bad bettor, blah, this and that." Well, I've joined Discords and all that. Like I said, I made money. I just feel like it got old. And honestly, every time, every video on like television or whatever, like where every advertisement, I honestly think that they're just begging you to bet. Like at this point, like you can't run from it. Like it used to be illegal to do it, but now it's legal everywhere. On ESPN, you got all the broadcasters do a little up and under. You got Prize Picks paying all the influencers to put Prize Pick promo. Well, they're playing with promo money, but Prize Pick plays every day, and you see crazy stuff like Draymond Green for 30 points, something crazy like that. Like I know he won't get 30. It's probably not a prop for him to get 30, but you see ridiculous stuff like that. And honestly, I honestly think that FanDuel is going to ruin a lot of homes. Because I think it's like the new age crack. Well, not even FanDuel, but sports betting in general. Like you'll find yourself just putting your whole check on it just to win. And so some nights it might seem easy, and some days it just doesn't go in your favor. And some people like to pick those ridiculous uh 25 leg parlays and throw crazy amount of money on it. That's what they get you. Them parlays that where you put $5 on it and win 25,000. Yeah, some people have hit, and that's where the social media pages is like free advertising for DraftKings and FanDuel, because people see that and they think that, you know what I'm saying, oh, that can be me. Oh, that can be me. And the economy don't, you know what I'm saying, don't make it any better, because everything is priced out. And so honestly, people are relying on that nightly FanDuel hit to make them some more money. If you win, yeah, go at it. But it's rare for you to be profitable in the long term. When I say that, but like show your 2 year stats or whatever like that. I know we just in a year you might be up, but show your all time account record, whatever like that. And 9 times out of 10, people gonna be negative. Like it's fun, it's a hobby. If you have a game plan as far as like how much money you gonna put a week or whatever like that, go for it. But honestly, I think investing is the best way to go, because compound interest, and you can get out of a lot of trades easier. Like you can exit any trade when the market is open. But on the weekends, whatever, I mean, you don't know what's gonna go on the weekend. But if you're in it for the long term, 9 times out of 10, you're good. Honestly, when I'm speaking like ETS and stuff in there, when I'm saying long term, I'm thinking like 10 years plus, not a year and some change, or go through like 2 elections. 2 elections, you'll be all right. One might mess up, but the other one will bounce back. It's hard to find